you hear that? Yes, today we are preparing the crispiest bitter gourd chips or Karela chips ever, and believe me, the crunch and crispiness of this Karela chips will remain intact for next 3 to 4 hours once you make them. Such a lovely recipe can be made in minutes, beautiful combination with Indian recipes, and bitter gourd itself is considered quite healthy, and this version is loved by everyone. Sue's Food Corner special recipe, the crispiest and crunchiest bitter gourd chips or Karela chips ever you will eat. Hey guys, I am Subankari and I welcome you all to my channel Sue's Food Corner. I hope you all are doing great in your lives, and if you are new to my page, do subscribe to my page and don't forget to tap the bell button. And thank you all for loving my channel so much and liking my videos so much. So let's begin with this awesome recipe. Here I have taken 250 grams of bitter gourd or Karela. I have washed them first, dried them and then cut it into small thin pieces in this way. If you want at this stage, you can remove the seeds. It's completely depend upon your use, but I love the crunchiness of the seeds, so I have kept them intact. But if you want, you can remove them at this stage. Second tip here is that if you want to remove the bitterness of bitter gourd, you can at this stage you can add 1 teaspoon of salt, mix it and keep it covered for 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes discard the water, excess water, and the bitterness of the Karela or the bitter gourd will be reduced. But I had not preferred that way. I just love my bitter gourd and its bitterness. In any way, completely depends upon your choice, and you should cut the bitter gourd in this type of thickness, not more, not less. To this I will add 4 tablespoons of gram flour besan, and rice flour goes around 2 tablespoons. This will add to the crispiness of these chips. And salt I will add as per taste. Kashmiri red chilli powder for color around 1 teaspoon, turmeric powder half teaspoon goes in, and my special twist is white sesame seeds or til, 2 tablespoon of white sesame seeds. It's plain, not the roasted version. 1 tablespoon goes in at this stage, and 1 tablespoon just before frying we'll mix it. So 1 tablespoon goes in here, and then to make it more extra crisp, 2 tablespoon of hot oil I have added, the same oil in which I will fry these chips, and 6 tablespoon of water. It would be around approximately 1/3 cup, or maybe 1 tablespoon less than 1/3 cup, but if you count in tablespoon, it's around 6 tablespoon. We just need enough water to wrap it up. No excess water, because that would make a soggy batter. We just want enough moisture to wrap all these dry ingredients to make a coating on this Karela or bitter gourd. In this way I am just mixing it. See, it's super dry and the base of my mix is clear. I will just show you. See, it's clear, no extra moisture. So this should be the consistency. This will help to make the chips more crisper, and it will remain crisp after you fry them also. So this is done, and for to frying I have heated this oil nicely. I have heated this oil, and the remaining 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds goes in just before we fry, so that we can see some sesame seeds on the top of it. So this is done. So first check by adding few drops of this besan or til, so that this floats on top perfectly. It's perfectly done. And now I'll add this Karela or bitter gourd pieces one by one. Very important tip here is, do not overcrowd the oil. Add that much which is accurate for your kadhai or pan you have taken, and the amount of oil you have taken, because overcrowding will instantly make the temperature to come down, and this Karela will release its moisture in the oil. We don't want that. We just want a nice smoky hot oil in which we'll fry this Karela or bitter gourd pieces, and they will be nicely fried to become more crispier and crunchier. So temperature plays a very important role in making these chips crispier. So do keep in mind these small tricks, and believe me, your chips will turn out to be super awesome and super crunchy. So once you see the bubbles have started to settle down, it will take around 3 to 4 minutes on high flame. So just flip it over the other side and let the other side also become crisp in this hot oil. In the entire process I am doing in high flame. It's very important to keep the temperature controlled in this stage, and once it's done, I'll just take them out. You can see they have turned out beautiful golden. There's a very small difference between nicely fried, golden fried and over fried. So we don't want a over fried chips, we want a nice golden crisp chips. So this is the time I'll just take them out. You can see the color, they have turned out to be super awesome, just perfect. So just take them out. And next important tips comes by, before adding the second batch, again heat this oil for around 2 to 3 minutes on high flame, so that the oil again gains all the heat, and then we'll add the second batch. So here goes my second batch at this stage, and in the same way I'll fry all the Karelas or the bitter gourd pieces, and believe me, this bitter gourd chips or Karela chips will remain crispier even after 3 to 4 hours once you have taken them out from the oil, because of the fact we have made it crispier and taken care of the small tits and bits that makes it more crunchier and crispier for more longer time. So these tips will always make your day. And my second batch is also ready. You can just see the beautiful lovely color. It's done. I'll take them out and just drain them on a kitchen towel so that it absorbs the extra oil. So this is it. And in the same pan I have taken 3 to 4 slitted green chilies, and just I'll add them in the strainer so that they don't splatter out. So once these chilies goes in oil for around 4 to 5 seconds, and you can see some marks, then goes here a handful of curry leaves, because if you added both at the same time, the curry leaves would not have got this beautiful color, they would have burned. So these tips really makes the difference. So once they are done, take them out from oil, and now it's time, actually it's the result time. And see, beautiful lovely crunchy Karela. Even if I had tossed them so many times, yet the coating is perfect. That means it has been perfectly fried. Some green chilies goes in, and the fried curry leaves, some red chilies I have added. It's completely depends upon your choice. I prefer a bit spicy version, and this awesome chips are ready. I just love the crunchiness and the bitter gourd, its bitterness, and as I said, you can remove the extra bitterness if you want, but I prefer it this way. Very simple, very elegant, very basic, yet very flavorful and flavor packed dish. And now it's time for the comment of the day. For today's comment of the day is from Dhruvika Verma. She has commented on the oats cookies recipe of mine. She writes, tried this recipe, it turned out to be super, very delicious cookies. I loved them. Everyone reading this comment, do try these cookies. They are amazing. Thank you for this amazing recipe. Thank you so much, Dhruvika, for your lovely words. You just made my day. Thank you for all your love, and thank you for taking out time to give me a beautiful feedback. And for today's recipe, do give it a try, let me know your thoughts, and do not forget to subscribe to my page. See you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life, and happy fooding.